My name is Balthazar Luna. Loon, just Loon. I am the impresario of the hot air balloons in the vicinity of the experimental stage. Oh no, not an accent.
German too.
My name is Wilhelm Gottreich. I hate this fucker already.
It was him.
Don't be the murderer. I do not want to have to talk like you. Gottreich Sigismund. What the fuck is Sigismund? Ormstein. I have come to see the great exhibition in the fair from my home in Bohemia. A penny for your balloon. I'm very rich. God damn it was you. Oh god, I have to remember. You're very cockney. Inspector Jaina Lestrade, Sherlock. No, that's not quite right. Vagina. Gina. God damn it. Ugh. This is what happens when you wait 9 months to continue. Ugh. At least with the other Ace Attorney series, like there's a time skip, and so none of the characters from the original series, the original trilogy, show up again except for Phoenix, and that's just Scott's normal voice, so he's not gonna have any trouble remembering how to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the playlist again.
I'm sorry.
Jaina Lestrade. Because
That's
almost there.
But you're sounding more like the pink-haired girl.
Yeah. The problem is Iris and Gina have the exact same voice, except Iris is higher. Because I can't do Cockney accents, and this game exclusively. Yeah, especially any scenes where Gina and Iris have to talk to each other are miserable for me. Oh, great. I chose the exact scene where she shows up, so I'm not used to doing it. So just vaguely Cockney. Inspector Jaina Lestrade, there we go, that's kind of there. Scotland Yard, I'm a great detective, even Sherlock Holmes agrees. I was on security duty at the exhibition, and I got to go up in one of them balloons. It was amazing. Gina, again. Oh boy. But she did mention that she'd seen the disaster from up in a balloon, actually, didn't she? I don't remember her saying that, but that's okay. She clearly loved every minute of it. What is this? Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. It's just a picture of the victim with a fucking gut wound.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be us naked.
It's just us with a... It's just a picture of a butt. May I see the bottle of counsel? No. There. God damn it. Sorry. Sorry, I can't stop. That's just funny. There were 3 balloons flying near the public experimentation. It's just a butt. Why? Why am I looking at a butt in the middle of the garden again? They were... God damn it. I'm just...
Are we laughing at our joke?
Damn it. I'm just not in the right mindset for this right now. Oh, but I gotta keep going. Concentrate, come on. I'm never in the right mindset for Great Ace Attorney.
There were 3 balloons flying near the public experimentation stage when the incident occurred. 2 of these witnesses were in one such balloon at the time and saw events unfold from the skies above. You make it sound like they were in the clouds. It was only an altitude of circa 60 feet. Very low.
Well, you can't see nothing if you fly too high, can you? 60 feet, about 18 metres then. Because I'm Japanese and they use meters.
Thank you for your introductions. Now we will give your formal testimony for the court. Kindly describe exactly what you witnessed, especially those of you who had a vantage point above the stage.
Oh boy, these 3 are gonna be the death of my fucking vocal cords.
It was an incident terrible.
He also talks like a fucking lunatic, but
I am only grateful that my balloons were not damaged.
There's this huge bang from the stage, and then the next second, another bang in the sky beside us. In front of me, this smoke, a cage appeared out of nowhere.
The cage, it fell from the sky like a stone, and it crashed into this crystal tower.
I didn't get a good look inside the cage, but no one went near it after it crashed into the tower. Oh shit, she stole his coin.
Most
She always
extraordinary.
has a coin.
I know she always has a coin, but she has specifically his coin. I can't remember. Did I point that out? I feel like when Gina showed up in this game, I was like, oh, her coin's different. Because this is the first case that she shows up in this game, I believe.
Most extraordinary collective account, I must say.
That's also a very Ace Attorney thing to do, to have somebody show up with something as part of their idle animations that ends up being important down the line. That is very interesting, and I really hope that I've got something there. I have no idea what that fucking coin has to do with anything, and if it does have anything to do with anything, I feel like it's just going to be a waste of fucking time, but still, I like it when the games do that. But I could just clarify something. There's a detail in the witness's testimony that I've not heard any mention of until now. Specifically, that there were 2 explosions.
More precisely, 2 explosions in 2 separate places, yes. When the demonstration began, the balloon carrying the 2 witnesses was around here. There were other balloons in the air nearby at the time carrying
I've got this case figured out already. The fucking wooden cage was on one of the balloons. Someone fired a crossbow at it. It popped. That was the second explosion, and the cage fell from there. And then, while nobody was looking, the body was moved. Again, it's probably the engineer that had something to do with it, because he was close to the explosion. I mean, not... We'll get to there. I think that now that we... I don't know, I've forgotten that hot air balloons were a part of this case, but now that they've reintroduced them, I'm just like, oh, obviously.
Then, as power was supplied to the machine for the demonstration, the first explosion occurred. The so-called bird cage that contained the victim disappeared from...
That's the only question that I have, is how the bird cage, how the bird cage and the victim, I guess, got from one point to the other. Because, you know, if the defendant was in on it, and it was if it was trying to,
Extort money.
Yeah, no, not extort money. If it was you know, basically the same concept, but if it was all for pretend to make it seem like it was real before it was the data was finalized, I guess you could say, that I could get. However, the fact that he is certain that his data is the experiment is worth pursuing, and he doesn't suspect that there's anything that went wrong with it, that leads me to believe that he has nothing to do with it at all, and he is innocent, which is most likely correct. So, if I'm right, I think that we haven't even been introduced to the murderer yet. Or it's someone that we need to connect to be... Like, I think it's the engineer, the person that put all this together, because something's going on here that's not...
We just need
not
to
up to
find that
snuff, yeah.
proof. So
Yeah.
we are very in the
yeah,
beginning.
I don't think we're very far in this case so far.
The second explosion occurred directly adjacent to the balloon.
Huh?
The birdcage appeared at the site of the explosion, subsequently to plummet down into the crystal tower.
Kill me.
I was very surprised. Suddenly a cage appeared before my eyes with a person inside.
This doesn't... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me, because, like, I don't think that the teleportation is a thing that is real.
The blast was so hot, but I didn't want to miss a thing, so I kept my eyes wide.
Oh, my balloon. Another one.
Another.
I'm still very rich.
I still have lots of money.
Why? Who cares?
Precisely, who is this curious infant? I'm told he is a young noble of Bohemian royalty. Apparently, he disguised himself in order to steal unnoticed.
Steal unnoticed? Like steal as in... okay. Yeah,
I am here in London on a sightseeing trip with my elementary school. We will have the benefit of a child's point of view in the testimony.
that's not how that works. Do we really need that?
When I remove my mask, this is what I look like.
Ah, yes, a delightful face, I'm sure. Surely no murderer could be there.
Yeah, everybody says so.
Also, there's a bunch of German people in Ace Attorney 4, and I'm making all of them Scott. I don't fucking want to... I actually... I know I've said this before, but I do not like doing accents because I'm not very good at them, and I especially don't like German accents because they're hard for me to do.
The point is, the testimony of these witnesses further substantiates the facts for the court. Namely, that despite ending in an explosion, instantaneous kinesis was successfully demonstrated. And furthermore, that until the arrival of the police, no one approached the Crystal Tower where the victim fell. Therefore, only the accused, who was with Mr. Assman on the stage, could have possibly have committed the murder.
So wait, does the scientist want to go to jail?
No, he wants to prove that his experiment is a success and that the science is sound. He basically, in his own way, doesn't care what happens to him as long as his experiment is safe. And we are pursuing the truth whether or not that's the case. We are not at odds with each other, but we're not exactly parallel, if you understand my meaning.
But are they the one that we're trying to not go to prison?
The defendant?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The scientist is the defendant, yes. I think that's the second time you've asked me that.
Thank you, counsel. The prosecution's views on the matter are quite clear.
Also, very happy, kind of, that this game does not focus on the jury as much, because I think that was kind of the most annoying thing about the first game, is just the constant back and forth with the, whatever, what's it even called? It's the, something summation? Whatever. It just feels like every case in the first game, after it's introduced, has two of those. I'm just like, whereas this game has been a lot more restrained with using them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, my lord. question? Oh, right.
Hold it!
There were 3 balloons flying above the experimentation at the stage at the time, I understand. Well, you're
Spanish!
No, he's Italian. That makes a lot more sense. Fucking wring my own neck. I can do French. I can do fucking French. I gave the moon guy the French accent because it was funny, and now I'm paying for it because it's giving me these accents that I can kind of do Italian. I'm not. The problem is the biggest problem I have with accents is that I also have to do a voice with them, and doing both is a hard thing to do. Okay. I'm gonna fucking cry. I can't do this anymore, Kristen. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
See.
It's like every time I want to start doing it, I just I can't. I have to stop myself.
Do you want me to voice a character?
No, it's fine. You can't do it. Okay. Whew. Pasta pizza, pepperoni. This is gonna be so fucking racist.
Sorry, Mario.
Let's go. See, no. Hoy. Gotta stretch Mario. Gotta make him more air breathy. The voice I had was, my voice is. See. I hate you. Fuck off. I thought the German boy was gonna be the hard one.
Okay. You want me to do this?
I'm out of drink. Okay. I'm not high. Hyperventilating there for a second. It's making adjusting my voice even harder. So many hard voices this case. Unbelievable. Okay, I got this. Italian accent. Italian accent. Is vaguely Mario. Is see. All 3 of them. Blessed. I can't do Italian. Fuck it. All 3 of them are blessimi bambini. Bambini. God damn it. I've lost it entirely. Do you want to do it?
See, all 3 of them, my bliss. I just don't know what those words are.
Yeah.
They are very popular, senor. Some of them will pay £10 for one ride.
£10? That's more than my annual stipend. £20 a month? That is my pocket money. Pros have all the luck. I got up there for free, I did. Played the old I work for Her Majesty's police card, you know? Detectives have all the luck. If they're so popular, why would you only be... Oh, God. Why would you only be operating such a small number of balloons, though? Read the line.
Because if we have too many in the sky, they could crash into each other.
I don't think that's correct.
Sorry.
No, I don't think that logic is correct. The operators for the balloons were decided by lots, with each operator manning a particular area.
See, and on the public experimentation stage is the most profitable. The others in Business, they hate me.
Maybe giving the character that does not speak English to Krista was a bad idea. Thank you, witness. I think the court has a clear picture of the arrangements for balloon rides at the exhibition. Perhaps we could hear more about what you actually witnessed of the incident. Right, I can fill you in there, my lord. My lord.
Hold it!
So you actually saw the accident happen from up in the air. Yep, isn't it amazing what a detective gets up to, eh? I'm telling you, Oda, being a lawyer's a mug's game. You should join the force and we could go flying together. You know me so well. Yes, well, anyway. Could you tell us exactly what you saw, do you think? Nah, everything. We saw everything, because we were up above it all. That dodgy cove climbing into the cage and all that dodgy professor pulling all them levers. And that's when it happened. That's when there was that massive bang and the cage disappeared, just like that. You are describing the moment the subject's body was decomposed by the electricity, I believe. I didn't know what to make of it, but there was another bang right in the ear. I looked round and there was this great huge fireball right next to us in the sky. Yeah, definitely. And there was nothing there before.
Talk to him.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Mein Gott, does your memory of the day differ? My teacher at elementary school said that when you meet someone for the first time, you should always use their full name. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wilhelm Gottschalk Sigismund Ormstein. Just the four names, then. The point is, do you have something to say? Something to add in response to Detective Gina Lestrade's last remark, perhaps? Oh, I get it right, Odo. It's Inspector Gina Lestrade to you. Why does everyone have a problem with how I address them at the moment? That's normally, oh god, what's his name? Never mind. But that is not what I saw. Oh? What would a child know about seeing things? Yeah, there was a second explosion and it was right beside our balloon, that is true. If I just make a cartoon character out of this, then the German is so much easier, apparently. Which, what I say, 1 minute there was nothing there, then next there was a massive explosion. My teacher at elementary school says that when someone else is speaking, if you are rude enough to interrupt, you will have the most awful life imaginable! Are all Bohemians brought up to be so full of joy? 9! No, I meant 9 as in 9 more balloons, please. Just before the second explosion happened next to our balloon, I clearly witnessed a green balloon flying in the sky. A green balloon? 9! A red balloon! 99 of them to be exact. You what? What?
I hate this fucking game so much.
And what? Never saw nothing like that.
God damn it!
Is this a bad game? Or
I hate just the different accents. Cycling between them is so rough. You what? I never saw nothing like that. Well, I did! I saw it and you can't say... God damn it! And you... German, you can't say I did it. God damn it! Well, I did. I saw it. God! I'm done. I can't do this fucking anymore. I'm so tired of this.
Are we done recording?
No. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. German. Well, I did. I saw it. And you can't say I didn't. It's not quite right, but I'll fucking deal. I will complain to the council. This is just Russian now. Fucking hell. I will stop talking with accents if I can't get this fucking right. I will cry and scream. There we go. My testimony is the truth. I am Bohemian Prince. I am just Borat. I give up. This is the polar opposite to the last episode of Ace Attorney 3, where I'm just on the fucking ball and I'm like in character and shit. I'm actually like the best method acting of my life. This is tearing me apart. I cannot handle this. You cannot say it is a lie. That is not allowed. Playing the bleeding royalty card, are ya? Typical. Says the orphan who likes to remind people she works for Her Majesty's police. What is the point there? In that case, young man, I must ask you to amend your formal testimony. In the interest of coordination... I kind of want to just bring on Scott in the middle of this fucking case, just so I don't have to voice everybody. But he's gonna be so lost. Case 3 of the second game. That'd be so funny. I don't know, we've done weirder things before. In the interest of cordial national relations between Great Britain and Bohemia. Okay, there's definitely something here. A green balloon, you say? Are you sure about that? Of course, I am sure. I am proud Bohemian Prince. All these questions are making me boring. Dots? I think you mean bored. That is what I said. English is very annoying. The language of my countrymen is far superior.
This was very wrong to lie.
Lie!
Flying balloons never explode. Not for some reason the planet didn't explode. It's illogical.
What the fuck is happening right now? Okay. Please tell me that doesn't mean logical. If you insult me, you insult all of Bohemia.
Mother!
Yeah, he's definitely Italian. I will have the army come and shoot all of your stupid balloons out of the high. God. Okay, that was not on purpose, and I'm not mad about that. That was just funny. All of them. I can't even try. Now that I know he's Italian, I can't even do his voice that I was doing before.
Here you are, Your Highness.
Ugh, if only all international incidents were so easily resolved. Looks at the vague threat of World War I approaching, with World War II cracking its knuckles behind it. Now that no, I can't do this.
Now that the peaceful relations have been restored here in the courtroom, perhaps we could return to the testimony.
This is gonna be my least favorite case of the entire fucking series. Because there's so many different nationalities. And that's the only reason I will not like it.
Did you also see the moment that the cage materialized, Mr. Loon?
No. I did not see the explosion myself, however.
Hold it!
You don't have to read the green text, that's just repeating stuff. Did it actually happen?
No, in reality I did not. I saw after it hit the tower. There was a grand confusion around the stage. I ran to see what happened.
See, this is the other thing. I've never seen, at least, it's very rare to see Italian accents presented in text. Like with German, it's very easy to transcribe that because you got the Z and the V. With Italian, it's like vaguely Spanish is the best way I can describe it, but it's very not. And so it's not a language it's not an accent that you see transcribed in words very much. And so this, I have no idea how to read it. Like grand, is it grand? Is it confusion there? Confusion? And it's like, how do you pronounce that? I don't fucking know. It's like, it's Italian it's not an accent that's presented very often.
I was terrorized by the idea that one of my balloons had crashed.
I suppose they are his livelihood.
But when I looked up in the sky, all my precious balloons were all still there.
I feel like that's a lie. I saw it though. I saw it slam into the tower. After all, I am detective number 997 now. Then tell us what you saw. Inspector Lestrade. I was just going to. Don't rush me. That's what I like to hear.
Hold it!
Shut up! Was it you who gave the order to keep people away? Eh? Use your head, Odo. How could it have been me? I was up in a balloon, what I? Oh, right. So, cause I wasn't available, it was the boss who had it legged over there. He was getting shoved and kicked all over by the panicking spectators as he tried to sail off the scene. It was a real sight to behold, I can tell you what. Amazing. Poor Inspector Gregson. So anyway, I couldn't see the cage that well because of all the smoke. And I didn't really want to see, to be honest. I was scared out of my wits. Keep it together, Inspector. The prosecution really is asserting that the demonstration was genuine. What if it was actually some kind of switch-around trick instead? That would mean that the victim was never actually on the stage in the first place. No, that's stupid. This honestly reminds me of one of my favorite cases from, I think it's 6. I believe so. Cause like it's the only filler case in 6. It's 6-3. It's a magic show, and it is just there to fill space. It has nothing to do with the plot of the rest of the game. However, it is probably the best. I've mentioned this before, but Ace Attorney games have what's called a third case curse, where basically since they switched from having 4 cases per game to 5, the third one is usually the one that is the most lacking and usually is not relevant to the overall plot, and it feels like it's just filling space. That's definitely the case in 6, but since 6 is such a fucking goat, like it just throws the rest of them out of the water. Yes, it has nothing to do with the overall plot, but it is such a good time that I never see anybody complain about it. The 2 explosions would have thrown everyone watching into a panic for sure. I think I need to find out more about what exactly people saw at the time.